approving these, Coop. I guess I looked at your tractors, I didn't look at the table. Okay, let's move in our action agenda in 5.1. We have an update, policy update in 501.3, compulsory attendance. Doctor?
Yeah, Senate File 2435 was passed at the last session. We've been waiting for guidance on that, which we finally got from the Department of Ed just last week, and our team came together. We put the new policy together directly from their guidance, even adopting the codes that they were suggesting we use. So we would like to get this approved tonight so that we can communicate this to parents and staff prior to Friday.
Does this change anything we have been doing? Or is this even more of a
It does.
framework?
It changes our codes. It changes, when we communicate with parents and when we don't. But it's pretty straightforward.
Just gonna make it easier on you guys?
Yeah, probably. Our previous policy was a little more extensive.
Okay.
This is pretty cut and dry.
What mechanism do you use to track absenteeism? I mean, is there a certain software application or just,
Yeah, it goes in our Power School system, our student information system.
and that'll,
And then that's how it gets, we run our reports from that. And then that's how we upload to the state for our reporting.
Well, it's good to hear administration say they have some new legislation that will be something they find helpful.
yeah,
So why don't we pass it?
yeah. Make a motion to approve an update to policy 501.3, compulsory attendance, to comply with Senate File 2435.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to update the policy attendance for 501.3, which addresses compulsory attendance, is adopted by the legislature. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 5.2, transportation request.
As I laid out in the packet, we had a family, this is a Colonesco family that moved across the district border into our district. Again, updated code. House File 2278 will allow Colonesco bus to come to their house. However, as the code is written, it would only allow them to pick up their child that goes to the Colo Center, not the Ziering Center. So they are requesting that that we allow both of their children to get on the bus.
Did we have an issue with Colonesco here several years back in regards to going into their district and what was their response to our request?
We were no longer able to pick up.
So we were denied. Is that what you just said?
We were, yeah.
The rules were different at that time, weren't they?
Yeah, the rules were different. This one, the law will allow a bus to go to their house. It's just, can they pick up both children? I would recommend that we allow them. The bus is gonna go there anywhere. I don't think not allowing one child to get on the bus is only gonna create a hardship for that family.
Surprisingly, the law allows there to be, the family to be broken up like that, even if it's within a district, even because there's different sites within a district. You think they would have some wording in their.
It does look like a great unforeseen, yeah.
But I don't think Colo Nesco is unique in the fact that they have multiple sites, so.
I would be shocked if this didn't get cleaned up at some
Changed,
point
yeah.
because it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I would just keep this in the quiver for the fact that, hey, we were nice about this. It'd be nice if we see reciprocity should it come to that, because
It's a common sense thing.
it should be just a common sense thing.
And then 5.2, the transportation request is outlined in the packet.
Second.
Who we giving that one to?
I'll give it to Joe, that's the
Yeah,
one I
Joe's
heard.
first.
Maybe
Joe's
it's-
really
We're
first.
just kicking you, Tom.
That's fine.
We have a motion and a second to adopt the transportation request from Colo Nesco as laid out in our board packet. Any further comments or questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Consent agenda.
Is there a new fuel tank? Project complete?
I haven't been out there to check yet. Probably will do that here the next day or two, see where we're at.
Stopped in the gym, high school gym Friday. That's not tracking.
I suspect, my guess is we probably won't be on that till after Labor Day.
Is the amount of associate turnover usual?
We've had more this year. I wanna say at our all-staff kickoff Friday, I introduced 36 new full-time staff members in Nevada, either paras or teachers. And we have not had 36 new people in this is my 12th year, so. And I believe we're still looking for a couple more.
We could build separately for irrigating our athletic fields? Is that what I'm seeing?
What page are you on?
Yeah, I think
Separate water.
we do have different water hookups.
That's page 9, about 2/3 of the way down, Marty.
Yeah.
So it's just basically different meters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, those are all separate meters.
We've been fortunate this summer.
It's a wet summer.
Yeah. I mean, we've had some dry summers that our water usage has been massively higher than it is this summer.
Capturing Kids Hearts trainings do we have?
We have our 12 new teachers. Not all of them were able to get to the training, so Cody's still working on, I think maybe half of them were able to get it taken care of this summer, I can't remember.
Does that reflect all 12, or is that just the 6 that took it? The Capturing Kids Hearts
What page is
training,
that on?
I'm sorry, it's
10.
on 10,
Understand.
$4,200.
I can't remember how many he was able to get through, but I do know he's still got a few to go.
I see, yeah.
That's probably about 8 people if I had to guess.
Going back to our new staff, have we taken a look as to maybe why we're losing some people? Has there been a pattern?
It's been very random. It's been, could be a spouse move, could be financial, could be just got another opportunity somewhere. I wouldn't say that the people that have given reasons in their resignations, I haven't really noticed a pattern per se. It's probably more times than not, it's financial. I can make more, I got another opportunity.
Does it seem like you have enough or an excess amount of applicants for these associate jobs when they come open, or is it pretty tough?
No, it's been pretty tough. And we still, I think the elementary maybe still needs one or two more, yeah, so.
Might be a worthy article to have in our little school publication, you know.
Yeah, we have put it in there before, but we will probably need to again.
Yeah, I mean, just people read it.
And we do leverage our social media to make sure that people are aware when we have these positions.
And we're still competitive compared to other surrounding districts with fair pay.
We were, when we raised it, was that 2-3 years ago? We were very competitive. I haven't done a comparison in the last couple of years.
Just working in the schools, it's just, tends to be a parent complaint when there's a lot of turnover with associates, because parents want a common face to follow their kids. And it's also, you know, when you have the AA consultants come and help train, you have to train all the new associates every single year on all the, you know, special implementations for each kid.
And our associates are not full-time, are they? They don't get health insurance benefits or?
It'd be considered full-time, but there's not a health benefit to that position. Yeah. When we raised those salaries a few years ago, you'll probably remember that ultimately the amount that we settled on raising them was approximately the cost of a single insurance if they wanted to choose that.
So district-wide, we're down how many paras as we speak tonight?
I think the elementary needs a couple.
So we're really just talking about 2 positions being open?
I mean, we're talking about the turnover, so a bunch that left and then rehire new ones. We just,
But that's been, we've milled through, you know, look at any board packet, you'll always see that,
some districts more than others.
yeah.
It does seem like there's been a lot more recently.
I would be curious to know what they're leaving us for. Maybe that might be a tip on. You know, if obviously there's, some people just don't like a job that they took, and then they just leave because there might be something they're going for, and I'd like to know what that is.
Usually, the districts that I've been at where they've had very long-term associates, they stay. It's like a balance between pay and the teacher that they're working with and the structure of that classroom.
That makes sense.
Schedule also tends to be a factor for a lot of people that we've come to us as paras. They maybe have young children, so they want their schedule to be on the school schedule kind of thing.
Yep.
That's we hear that quite a bit.
Excuse me. Anything else on the consent agenda anybody wants to comment on or ask about? Going? 7.1, board member comments.
Or I'll move approval of the consent agenda.
Oh, God, I do that. That's my second meeting. Thank you, Leanne.
Did we do that? I don't think we did.
Yeah.
That is my second meeting in a row. I've not got, okay. Thank you for the save. Credit to Leanne there. A motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Okay, 7.1. Thank you. Here's my
I didn't
comment.
catch it
No.
either. Oh, the look you
She was laying in the
Yeah.
weeds.
Yeah, I was just moving on to the next one.
Yeah, I know. It's just like that. Okay, we're done here. Well, that's 2 meetings in a row. I'll work on that.
Just checks and balances, Marty.
The crown life's heavy. I think that's Shakespeare, and I think I paraphrased. Nobody?
Board member
Okay.
comments, is that where we are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, rub it in, Jill.
No, I'll just say it's always fun this time of year I know it's really busy for everyone who works at the school, but it's always fun just to drive by and drive around and kind of see it all come together, and everything's starting to look really pretty, and seeing our summer help out there working hard, and I mean, our facilities they always look really good in my opinion, but this last 2-3 weeks building up to the start of school, it really starts to look super sharp, and it just helps, I think, get the whole community excited for school. So kudos to Dave and his crew for the good work they do.
Young Coach Chitty's coming home from practice and saying we got quite a football team in the making out there, so I anticipate maybe having some, I'm not trying to jinx this, trust me, but he gets to look at it some years removed from the other side of the equation where he's been impressed with some of what he sees. So it says a lot about the talent and the level of coaching and athletes we got. So jinxing us would be me saying, let's start getting the bus routes figured out for going to UNI.
I wasn't worried about jinx, I just didn't want to,
Whoa.
Pump the brakes there, Marty.
I just didn't want to put the alert out there that,
We're not on the internet, are
they were looking good.
we? Oops.
We got it fixed.
Well, there you go, Nevada. We got a good football team coming. Please come and watch them.
Remind me again, are
There's
new
no board
students
member
joining
comments
next
by
week
me.
or next meeting?
Yes. Our student board member will be here at the September meeting.
Okay, so
And
we just have one.
hers.
One, yep.
Who is that again?
Oh,
Ariana's
sister of
sister.
Ariana and Chiara.
Oh, yeah, sister number.
Um,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
That's,
Kiara.
Chiara. It's C-H-I-A-R-A.
so we have a legacy.
Yep.
Excited to meet them next meeting then.
And we got basically not quite a month off, but
Not really a comment, but a quick question. How's construction around the elementary parking lot are we gonna be ready for that?
No. The rain, while the rain has been good for our water bill, the rain has not been good for that project. So that's slow moving. We did have a meeting with them and their site superintendent, and we've got a plan. So they're doing a good job. It's just Mother Nature has slowed that down, and I would be shocked if that gets done before the snowballs fly.
Oh, boy.
We'll see.
All right.
We'll hope, cross our fingers.
I know it's a ways ahead, but November 4th, I will be gone.
There's a possibility I will be gone that meeting as well.
Okay.
So, just FYI. You brought that up.
I'll make note of that.
hard to believe we're talking about November, but we're on the tilt side of August.
No, I'm not actually. Okay, it's fine. Whatever you're doing.
So if we have nothing else, we've looked at our calendar. We know nothing. I'll wait for you.
So we're comparing them, it's fine.
I can tell. Okay, that said, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Show us. All in favor?